Good evening and welcome back to DXB Today. Tonight we are talking about eating clean, farm to table. But actually, how does it get to the farm, to the table? It's all about logistics. So our next man is one of the coolest people, I would say, in town with a van. And I mean, when I mean cool, I mean really cold. It's cold enough to store and deliver your food in the perfect way. Please welcome Rodrigue Nacouzi, founder of CEO of Transcorp International. Rodrigue, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So please tell us more about Transcorp and how does it work in terms of the transportation?
So Transcorp was founded in 2013 after we have identified a gap in the market when it comes to cold chain logistics. So we decided to tackle it because what was considered as a standard back then was not compliant. So we disrupted, and today we have aced it. So the company has passed through multiple economic cycles that shaped our current DNA. From the recovery period post the global crisis up till the fuel prices fluctuations, taking COVID, and finally the supply chain disruptions. And what happened to us is we became very resilient to all those changes.
Rodrigue, I'm interested to hear, in terms of for Transcorp's perspective, how important is it that you source local suppliers here in the UAE? And also, where do you see your company's role in regards to food security in the UAE?
Today, as a logistic company, we sit at the heart of the food industry because we manage the upstream, the midstream, and the downstream. The upstream, whenever we have to source, everything should be sourced in temperature-controlled environments, and it should be traced throughout the supply chain up till the food is on the table. And we do that all with the support of IoT sensors, where we manage and control the temperature, humidity, emissions, and the packaging shape.
So I've been in Dubai a long time. I say this on every episode. So obviously we've seen like huge changes in the way that we eat, and how many different F&B outlets there are, the different trends that we're seeing in diet, etc. So what I'm really interested to know is like, what innovations have you brought on board since the beginning, so 2013? And what kind of changes have happened within the company? How have you evolved with the demand that is here in Dubai?
I believe we all agree that technology is moving at a very, very fast pace. So what is considered technology today might be outdated in a few months down the line. AI has re-engineered all the layers in the food value chain, and we took a very important role in that chain. So today, we don't have to wait for any report to be shared from the source. Every package has its own temperature sensor. Every package is traceable throughout the voyage until it is on the table of the consumer. In addition to that, we have introduced a lot of automation. We have introduced a lot of machine learnings. And to be in line with our sustainability initiatives, we have pushed a lot of technology on our last mile solutions, starting with route planning, space optimization, CO2 emissions.
Fantastic.
And like you talked a bit about consumers. So did you see that consumer habits have changed throughout the years to a more maybe sustainable and healthier outcome?
Well, the consumer behavior has tremendously changed, and it will keep changing by the day. While I can see consumers going towards more healthy choices, but it's not always sustainable. And I'll explain to you why. Today, people in the UAE in general are very busy. So today, people want healthy, but convenient at the same time. And whenever it's convenient, which means there are some aspect of the whole supply chain that is not properly maintained. So when you want to buy a salad and have it delivered, those are ready-made meals that you see them on the shelves. So whenever you want to buy a salad and have it delivered in 10 minutes, if you don't have a proper predictability tool to manage the demand and the supply and understand the consumer shift, imagine the food waste that we are throwing every day from those racks. So if you go to the supermarkets at night and you see the trolleys being filled with expired food, you do understand how much convenience is contributing to the food waste, which I believe today is at above 30%. In the UAE, every day we're wasting food.
So how is the government and certain initiatives helping your company Transcorp?
So what we are doing is we are pushing all our business intelligence tools for our customers to understand their forecast, understand demand, measure and monitor the shifts of trends, and so they will produce exactly or a bit with a buffer and put it on the shelves.
Looking forward, what do you think are the biggest opportunities in the food sector for the future?
Okay, we have to look at the opportunities and have it aligned with the national strategy. Today there is a strategy around the food security. And all the opportunities that I see are around agri-tech, hydroponics, vertical farming, farming in temperature-controlled environments, advanced greenhouses, and so on and so forth. So when the UAE hit COVID, they didn't see it as a crisis, they saw it as an opportunity. So they jumped on that opportunity and they started to invest in acquiring farms, building partnerships and alliances, investing a lot on hydroponics. We know how Abu Dhabi is big with those initiatives.
What advice would you give to young entrepreneurs coming into your industry? Maybe 2 or 3 snippets you could offer?
Coming to my industry, stay out of it. No, we sit at the heart of the food industry, and the industry requires a lot of players like Transcorp, where we're gonna be learning from each other. My only advice is find a gap, find your niche, build on it, try to focus on the boring stuff, what they call the boring stuff, which is the unit economics, your cash flow, your projections, your processes, your compliance, and stay away from the hype. Hype, for me, doesn't build companies. It's gonna build a story, but you don't need story, you need a solid company.
And how do you feel that manufacturing fits into that as well? Does that play a part?
Manufacturing, we have to reduce our reliance on importation. So we have to push more for localization of local producers. And I have seen it a lot, because a lot of our new clients are producing locally, and it's farm to table, and be it on a B2C level or on a B2B level.
Wonderful. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Rodrigue. This has been such a pleasure and an honor to have you and give us some education into the whole food industry and how it works. And Transcorp as a whole, actually. I never knew so much about this company and how it existed, so thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.